एक मुख कर दो।
कुछ बोली नहीं।
Hi, everybody. Wishing you a very good evening, and I wish you a warm welcome for the webinar on nursery teachers training or early childhood care and education. My name is Nishita, and I'm going to be taking you through the webinar. And welcome on behalf of webinars and myself. Right. So welcome to Up Educators. First few slides, I'm just going to explain a little bit about Up Educators. What do we do? We are an online teachers training company, and we have very credible partners who are our academic partners. So the course that you are going to be doing, NTT or ECC, you will also be receiving, a tech degree. And our academic partners are Google, Microsoft. We also conduct courses for Cambridge, which is UK-based organization. From the Indian point of view, the India certificate, we get the government certificate from MEPSC Skill India. This course will be getting a certificate from that. And our international partners are STEM.org and AT, and of course, also Cambridge, right? So, what do we do at Up Educators? I'm just going to take you through a few slides. We are India's leading institute, and we offer these online live instructor-led training courses. And what are we going to do here for you is we are going to be equipping the educators to use 21st century pedagogy. That means very good research-based teaching methods, also AI tools, which are very important today, and innovative teaching practice, right? So all these will help you to make the teaching in a much better manner, more effective manner, and also will improve the learning outcomes for your students, right? So that's a little bit about us. Until now, we have trained about 25,000 educators, and these teachers, are across schools, across colleges, across boards, CBSE, ICSE, state board, IB boards, right? So they are also from different countries. So this course is very, very useful for all the teachers. Also nowadays, everybody is on social media. So Up Educators has the largest teacher community with 4 lakh plus followers. So please do follow us also on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X. There's so many platforms, right? What we do at Up Educators, apart from having the course, which is the NTT course, we also invite expert voices. So people who are the master trainers, we will invite them. And when we have a master class, we will invite you. These are two of the teachers who actually won a national teaching award. You can see they are getting felicitated by the President of India, Miss Malti and Mr. Chandan. This is because they were using tech tools, AI tools. Okay. Also, nowadays, all of us, whenever we are going to go for a movie or we're going to do anything, we check Google reviews. So, Up Educators and our courses has been reviewed 4.9 out of 5 by 3,000 plus educators. And also, what we do apart from teaching the course, we conduct the International Teachers Olympiad, right? So, every year we conduct these courses, and this is held subject wise. And we will also be inviting you for these Olympiads if you want to take part. So we conduct the International Primary Olympiad, English Olympiad, Science Olympiad, Pre-Primary Olympiad, Math and Digital Olympiad, right? And these are the kind of certificates that you will get when you participate and you are ranked in the top 200. Apart from us giving you a certificate, these events are also covered by the media. So Z News has covered an article on this, Olympiad, and even in Hindustan Times. So it's very good for you to take part, and also this will, get you to improve your teaching practice, and also for you to showcase it, right? Another very exciting thing that you will have access to, all of you, as when you join the course, is India's first AI platform. AI is artificial intelligence platform for educators. And what is going to be when you have access, free access, part of the course, this is going to empower the Indian educators to teach smarter with AI. Okay, so you can make within 1 second, you can make a lesson plan and literally 1 minute activity. So you just have to feed it, put your question or the letter or the prompt, and you will be able to generate this subject wise, class wise, and board wise. Okay, so it's really very, very fantastic tool, and I'll be showing you as we move along. Okay. Um, Now, along with learning good teaching practices, you will also, get the opportunity to learn a tech tool. And teachers who have done the, course with us, they have also become 2,000 of them have become Google and Microsoft certified educators. So that's really good opportunity for you to learn good teaching practice and tech and AI, of course, right? So thank you for that. Now let's move on to the part of the webinar, which is about NTT. Nursery Teachers Training or ECC. So in the webinar today, I'll be covering about 6 big points or main points. First is what is NTT? Second is why is there an increase in the demand? What is the reason why you should do this course? After you do this course, what are the exciting teaching opportunities that you will have, whether you're teaching online or in school jobs or in teacherpreneur jobs? Okay. And in case you are saying, okay, I'm not a teacher, I'm a parent, I'm a graduate or a pre-primary teacher, I just want to improve my teaching. So this I will also explain to you why you should do this course. And I will explain to you what is the course outline based on research. And of course, I'll be sharing the course details and certificates. And at the end of the webinar, I'll be also sharing with you the link for you to avail the offer and to also get the webinar certificate. So please wait to the end and I will be sending it in the chat. Okay. So let's start with our, the webinar. And if you have any questions, you're most welcome at the end to ask me so that, we can use this time productively. And I will be enabling the chat window at the end and then you can, or we can even speak. Okay. So NTT ECC, it is a comprehensive program, and comprehensive means very detailed, and we will be equipping you with the knowledge, that means the topics, and the skill, that means you will also learn how to apply the skills, because that is very important in an early childhood education. Okay, that's what it is all about. Now let's go as to why should we do this course. Why is there a increase in the job opportunities, right, or increase in the demand? Okay, so many things have happened in the last 10-15 years. Market trends. Okay, so first of all parents now understand that the 0 to 8 years, okay, is when we call is the golden years of development. That means the maximum brain development of a child happens from 0 to 8 years. So parents now know that they should not waste this precious time. Okay, second thing, in terms of why is there a demand of teachers, is because the NEP, National Education Policy, right, that supports early learning and Anganwadis, and they want the children's education should start from 2 years itself, right? Then another reason why there's a demand for teachers is that a lot of families are now, because they are moving around for jobs and opportunities, rising number of nuclear families. Also nowadays, women are both working at home and in the office, so they need a safe place for their children. As part of the right to education, RTE, right, there is a lot of expansion of inclusive education, right? What does inclusive education mean? That in our schools, we have to now accommodate children with all different learning needs. So they need more teachers. पहले जहाँ 2 teachers चलते थे, now we need 4 teachers, 5 teachers, right? And of course, you will all agree that since 2020, especially, there has been a big rise in online platforms. So a lot of platforms or online companies, they need teachers to teach online. जैसे मैं आपको सिखा रही हूँ, I'm with you, right? Also, you can see that this is not just something I am saying because I'm trying to sell the course. It's because it's even covered in the newspapers, which says that this preschool market is going to really triple. That means 3 times in the next 7 years. Okay. Yeah. So all these reasons has led to an increase in the career opportunities. Means now, once you do this course, NTT ECC, you can actually set up your own preschool, or you can become an educational entrepreneur with a very low investment. Okay. Then if you are a parent educator, means our parent who and you want to do this course, you will actually have a very good understanding of child development, caregiving, techniques for teaching, supporting the development, and you will be, of course, be able to involve yourself more, right? This course is also a good foundational course so that you can kickstart your teaching journey. Now, there are many new IB schools, Cambridge schools, there are IB schools, state schools, and they all want teachers to come with some qualification and they want a certificate. So NTT is a very good certificate. Then, of course, uske baad you can do your B.Ed, M.Ed, right? So this will equip you with not only the skills and knowledge, but also application and a portfolio. Okay. This course will also prepare you for training careers and edtech. Like a lot of times companies want somebody to create resources for them, storybooks for them, worksheets for them. So this course will also give you all the tech and the AI skills. Okay. And in case you say, oh, I don't want to work in a school, I don't want to work online. If you want to just run your tuition classes, online or home tuition classes, you can be a storyteller, a phonics teacher, remedial teacher, art and craft, special. I'm just giving some examples. You can take up so many math tuitions you can do. It'll equip you. Okay. And of course, once you do this course, you will have a good work-life balance because आप अपना time choose कर सकते हो. And these jobs, as you know, are available everywhere. You don't have to travel too much to get a job in the earlier environment. Okay. Now, one very interesting fact, right? Because you think that there are so many preschools, there are so many teachers, right? But we have trained so many teachers, right? Actually, a very shocking fact is that about 65% teachers, when they join a preschool or early years environment, they actually do not have a qualifications. They just join it. They think, "Arey kya hai, itna easy hai, it's easy," right? They assume it's not easy. They assume that education is very, what do you have to do? Just play with the children, just teach them, ABC, one, two, three. But teaching early years children is very, very different, very challenging because this generation is called Gen Alpha. Okay. Currently, the children that you are teaching is a generation called Gen Alpha. Okay. So basically, every 14 years is a generation. Currently, the generation that you are teaching are called Gen Alpha. They are born from 2010 onwards, right? So 2010 to 2020, 24 is Gen Alpha. Okay. अभी जो बच्चे 25 में पैदा हुए हैं, they are born, they are called Beta. Okay. So these children, when they grew up, they are born with technology. They are very good with digital tools, mobile phones, smartphones. Okay. And they prefer learning using digital platforms rather than traditional classrooms. Okay. Also, these children, because they come from many, they are very diverse. Okay. So in these, when nowadays, when you're teaching students, alpha generation, they have different learning styles. Some are very visual, they like pictures. Some are auditory, they like to listen to stories. Some are kinesthetic, they like to touch and feel, experience, right? And some are, they like to look at books. Okay. Also, we have children now coming from different states in our classes, different countries they're coming from, different socio-economic backgrounds and ability, right? So, हमारे class में बच्चे हैं which are from very different capabilities, abilities, languages, right? Another problem, because nowadays children have so much of data, information, videos देख रहे हैं, phone पे देख रहे हैं, they're watching reels on Instagram. They are used to very fast-paced information and they have a short attention span. So it's also hard to teach them because they lose attention very quickly. Okay. And just like you pick up your phone, जो आपके फोन में एप्स होंगे और आपके फ्रेंड के होंगे या फादर के होंगे या हस्बैंड के होंगे, they are different because everybody likes personalization. So Gen Alpha expects personalization in learning. That means आपको उनके लिए कुछ special activity करनी है, right? That's what it is. And of course, when we talk about children, how can we forget parents? So these days in preschools, one very difficult thing to handle is parents because they want very good environment. They want that teacher should send them a lot of communication, emails, call them up, answer their messages. And for parents, along with education, English, math, literacy, numeracy, they also want that we should teach children 21st century skills, right? So those are skills of creativity, critical thinking, collaboration, communication, right? And everybody wants कि बच्चों को individual attention दे, and the teacher should be very caring. Okay. Now another very challenging thing in this with Gen Alpha is that these children we have to use positive reinforcement. We cannot use punishment. पहले जैसे schools में होता था, they could hit, they could scold, they could punish, but we cannot punish. So we have to use new strategies, behavior strategies, and think about it. Okay. So what is happening right now? अभी schools में क्या हो रहा है? That we are teaching Gen Alpha in a traditional manner. और उसकी वजह से they are not learning properly. They are not interested. Okay. So let's look at this small video. She's a very good teacher. I'm not saying she's a bad teacher, but the method that she's using is a very chalk and talk method. Please see it, then you will understand what I'm trying to tell you. Okay. Now, students need to be taught using a thematic approach. Let's look at this. This is very simple traditional teaching.
So let us have a quick recap of what we are learning, children. Yes, we are learning simple additions. Yes, what are these, children? Mangoes. And how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct. In one hand, I have 4 mangoes, and in the other hand, I have 4 mangoes. And if I add them together, how many do I get? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So what did we do? 4 plus 4 is equal to 8.
Right. So you can see that this teacher is using the traditional, what we call chalk and talk method, right? This is called traditional teaching, okay? But you will say, okay, Miss Nishita, if this is traditional teaching, then what is good teaching, right?
Yes.
So, yeah. So what is happening is when we are using this kind of old approach, then we will not be doing well enough professional career. We will have low salaries, right? That's not going to be a good thing. We have to think of a better way of teaching, okay? So let's just move a little ahead. Just give me a moment. One moment. We're just moving on. Sorry, it's just moved a little ahead. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So right now, as you can see that when we are teaching the students, we are facing these challenges, right? We cannot use traditional lecture method. We don't know how to give individual attention. We are spending a lot of time on creating resources and cutting things and keeping it. We also don't know how to meet the different learning styles and abilities. And very important, we don't know what's the latest way or the most modern way of collaborating with parents and members of the community. Okay. Also, other than the fact that you are not well prepared, schools now have to follow recommendations from NEP, from the government, from UNESCO, right? They want teachers should use research based training. Tech integration, matlab you should use AI tools, technology while teaching. You should use innovative approaches like play-based learning, inquiry and project, experiential. We'll talk about this. And who also use a continuous evaluation of assessment and who also manage and motivate. So this is the new way of teaching, right? This is how you should teach in today's age, right? So what we are going to do through this course is equip you to shape the future of Gen Alpha learners. And this course is called Nursery Teachers Training, or same course, Early Childhood Care. So in Maharashtra and some states, they use ECCE. This is a live course, means जैसे मैं आपसे बात कर रही हूँ, we will be having an interactive course, okay? And once you do this course, of course, with experience and with certificate, you have very good salary potential. If you work in a school, which is a CBSE school, you can earn up to 35,000 per month. ICSE schools can be a little bit more. International schools do pay about 70 to 80,000 for teachers. Even franchisee schools will pay you about 30,000. So if you equip yourself, you can actually do very well. Okay. So this course that we are, imparting to you, this is based on research-based foundational training, and there are many myths. So we will debunk them. Okay. So there is a myth that used to be there earlier or has been there that play-based learning does not benefit early learners, right? But the current research, the latest research says that play-based learning, even NEP says that, is very important. Why? Because as humans, we have a brain. There is the left side of the brain and the right side of the brain. Okay. So the right side of the brain is the creative brain. It's that part of the brain. And you learn best through stories, songs, play, movement, right? And the left side of the brain is the logical brain, which is responsible for reading, writing, solving problems, right? So did you know that according to the neuroscience, the right side of the brain There is maximum activity in the first 3 to 4 years, and that is why children learn best through songs, stories, movement, music. And it's only after that they're around 7 years of age that they start understanding these complex things, right? So that's why the first 7 years is a very critical period in the child development. Okay. The other myth is that children should start writing at the earliest. Okay. But that's also not the right thing. So according to research, students have a growth, or children have a growth pattern. Okay. So when you grow from top to bottom, आपकी height आती है, that's called cephalopoda, top to bottom. And when you develop from the middle, that means your trunk, first your spine gets strong and then your fingers get strong. Okay. So you can see in terms of milestone, when a baby is born, first he cannot grab something. First he has to hold his head. Then he will be able to hold something, right? Pele bacha doesn't start running. First he has to start crawling. That is a milestone. Okay. So what our curriculum does, we offer scientifically planned teaching with tech integration and an innovative approach. Okay. So what are the approaches of teaching? New approaches, new research based. You will be learning how to design what is play based learning and design lessons. What is the Reggio Emilia approach? What is the project based approach? What is inquiry based approach? How can we use Waldorf education, the best practices? How can we plan our lessons, or what is integrated or thematic learning? And what is a flipped classroom? So we will be having modules on all these topics and many more topics, right? And also what happens now as a teacher, many times it's not only the content या subject. Sometimes there are situations. कुछ ऐसा हो जाता है स्कूल में कि हमें कैसे हैंडल करना है, right? So we also have a lot of these simulation, situational training videos, and I'm just going to show you one. Yeah, we're just opening it up. So this is coming up in another window. So I'm just going to project it. Just give me a moment. Yes, so it's just starting now. You can see a situation.
Excuse me, ma'am. I need to speak to you about something important. It's about the amount of homework my child is getting.
Good morning, Mr. Sharma. Sure, but I have to head into the classroom soon. Can we make it quick?
It won't take long. I'm really concerned. My son has been staying up late every night, struggling to finish the homework. He's so tired and stressed. I think he's being given too much work.
I understand your concern, Mr. Sharma, and I agree that balance is important. But right now, the other students are waiting for me in class. Can we continue this conversation later, maybe after school or via phone? We can find a solution that works for your child.
But this needs to be fixed. He's just a child, and the pressure is affecting his health.
Absolutely, and we'll address it together. Let's schedule a time to talk about it in detail and find a solution that reduces his stress. I'm sure we can resolve this. I'll see you in the afternoon.
All right, but I hope we can really fix this.
Right. So this is called a situational video, and we have a big resource of this which we will be using in your training. Okay. Yeah. Also, we will be having a module, or we'll be learning the thematic teaching approach, which is recommended by National Education Policy and research-based studies, right? So you will ask me, ma'am, Ms. Nishita, what is a thematic teaching approach? Okay. So supposing you're teaching the topic of animals. So rather than just teaching them the names of the animals, when you teach them where do they live, the habitat, when you teach them about stories related to animals, group play, you design group play activities where they dress up in show and when you do art and craft, then and you also teach them the sounds that animals make, then they learn the topic in a much deeper manner. Okay. And we also have, in fact, this is an example of the thematic approach. So Miss Simranpreet is one of the winners of the Olympiad, and also she is a trainer at Up Educators. And you can see how she has created this video about thematic teaching approach.
This session will be the thematic integrated approach, and blended learning will be there, and hands-on experience will be there for the children. And I will use the approach of 3C model, like connect, conduct, and conclude. I will not directly tell children about the topic. I will create inquiry based learning, and then children will get on the topic by themselves. So I will start with dramatic role play. My buddy teacher will come with this tiger mask on, like this. Then I will start the inquiry based, like, oh, who is there in our class today? Do you know who is this? How does he looks like? Okay, think. Do you think that our classroom is the right place for the tiger to roam around or live? Then what do you think, where should a tiger live? So these kind of inquiry based questions will connect them with the topic. So I will also get to know about the prior knowledge, like overview of the prior knowledge, like what they learn about the jungle and the animals. After this, then after the dramatic role play, I will show them this picture on the screen and ask them about what is happening in the picture. This will also let me know about the prior knowledge of the children about the jungle and the animals. So I will get an overview. So after this, I will show children a video. In the video, the animals, their sounds and features are covered, and this video will also act as a flipped classroom resource also for the children. And after the video, I will go for the conduction part. In conduction, I will show the animal flashcards, like I will be having a mystery bag and I will take out a flashcard from the bag. Oh, let's see who is hiding inside the bag. Take it out. Oh, what is this? Do you know who was hiding in my bag? Yes, it's a lion. How does lion sounds like? Oh, lion roars. It's the king of the jungle and it has mane on its body. So like this, I will be covering all the animals through the flashcards. After the features will be covered in this flashcard part. After this, guess the sound game will be there. In this, I will play the sound of the animals, like, so students have to guess. And for the kids, appreciation timely is very needed, like whoever has given the answer right, I will appreciate them. This will encourage them to participate more. So by this, I will get to know like how much they have learned about the sounds and the features. So after conduction part, conclusion will be there, like two groups. I will divide the class into two groups. One group will play I Spy game. In this, I will tell children, okay, so I spy with your little eyes. Everyone do this. I spy with your little eyes and find something that has a big trunk and it is green color. Find something. So in this picture that I have given to the students, they will circle elephant. So in this way, I will get to know about the ongoing assessment, like what they have learned. And as a feedback, I will help them wherever they need. And the second group, they will make the animal model. Then I will swap the groups so that both the groups can do the work. After that, both models will be there with the children of their group. So they have to explain their model. So in this way, they have learned about features, sounds, and animal names. So thematic integrated approach is done. Like the names of the animals is covered under vocabulary literacy, the number of animals they have used in the model, numeracy, and the habit and the features of the animals in understanding the world. Blended
Right. So this is an example of the thematic approach
learning is there.
That we'll be teaching you. You'll also be learning the best practices of nursery training. And like I mentioned to you, we conduct the Olympiad. You can take part in that. This is also covered in the newspaper. Because we have been conducting these Olympiads, we have a huge library of these video lessons of the best teaching practices. So, in which the teachers showcase how they have taught a topic using even values or 21st century skills or even the sustainability development goals. So some schools have SDG goals, right? So all these will really help you to also become better at your practice, right? Like I mentioned to you, along with learning pedagogy or teaching practice, second thing you will learn is digital competency. That means you will learn many digital tools to engage Gen Alpha. Okay, so you'll be learning these 12 topics: website building, virtual tour, augmented reality, creating videos, gamifying your learning, digital classrooms, storybook, comic books. You'll be also having 2 to 3 sessions on Canva, which is a very good tool, how to enable chat forums, assessment, online assessment, and video editing. Okay. Um, and I'm just going to show you a small demo of how you can, if you're teaching children, say about, different monuments. So instead of just showing them pictures, you can actually, we'll teach you how to use Google Earth, and you can take them on a tour of the place. So you can sit in your chair and you can be being like what we call as an armchair traveler. Okay. Yeah. We'll also be teaching you to create your website, school website, portfolio, student portfolio, right? And basically you have to use Google Sites. We will teach you, we will have a module on this and how to create this, how to create those windows, how to put pictures, how to make drop down list, how to add even a Google form. So in case say you're having a kind of a fancy dress competition and you want to create an inter-school, invite, you can actually even do that. Okay, so that's something you can do. We will also be teaching you how to create interactive presentations, right? So supposing you're teaching children about animals, you can we'll teach you how to create such presentations. So in these presentations, you can also add quizzes. You can add these VR, virtual reality videos. You can show children 3D images of the shark. So it's really cool. What are the things you can do in the presentation? It doesn't have to only be only pictures, right? We also will be teaching you how to create videos. And this is the video created by one of our participants. And you can see it's so beautifully created, and you can put up all these videos on YouTube also. This is a video on
Air. I'm a square, I'm a square, you can see me everywhere. I have 4 sides, I'm a square, I'm a square. I'm a circle, I'm a circle, I go round and round and round. I have only 1 side, I'm a circle, round and round. I'm a triangle, triangle, I'm a pointy little shape. I have 3 sides, I'm a triangle, triangle. We are shapes, you can see us everywhere. I'm a rectangle, rectangle, like a really long square. I have 4 sides, I'm a rectangle, rectangle. I'm a star in the sky, so, so far. I have 5 pointy arms, I'm a star, I'm a star. I'm a heart.
So you'll be learning how to create all these resources. We will be also teaching you AI tools to create teaching resources. We'll be teaching you how to make comic books, storybooks. So we have a huge collection of these storybooks created by our students from the previous batches. We will be also giving you access to India's first AI platform, and that's a free access for 1 year. And you can do a lot of things on it, like creating images, creating lesson plans, evaluating work, making worksheets, quizzes, even replying to emails, right? So let's example. So supposing you want to create an image, you just have to put the topic and generate it, and you get this lovely image, right? So that's just one of the things, that such a beautiful image, right? Then supposing you want to use an open text. That means you want to make a poem. So you just put a prompt and see there's a poem created on the lyrics of Old MacDonald. Coloring worksheets. Right? So these are the things that you can do. Now, as part of this course, NTT, Nursery Teachers Training, or ECCE, you also have to create journals. Of course, we will be giving you instructions, guidelines, but this is a very beautiful showcase of or you are meeting, going for a job interview, or for your own benefit, right? You'll be learning such great things. So let's take a look at this journal. I'm just going to do a quick slideshow so that you can see what are the kind of work that has been done by our students. This is the Rhymes journal. So you'll be learning how to create this kind of templates. This is a story journal. Students have created for 3 levels. A story and then worksheets related to that so that there is some learning after that. Healthy choices, creativity, which is about art and all these samples. So you'll be learning how to create samples, write instructions, because in a school this is the way that you have to make sample work. Okay, so we'll be teaching you how to do all this, and you have to create readiness worksheets for English, worksheets for maths. So you'll be learning how to create these kind of worksheets using technology. And that's really amazing, because when you go for a job, they will be looking at your lesson plan journal. They'll be looking at how well you've written, beautifully you've written, how you have sequenced the lesson plan, right? These are all great resources. And of course, when you go on to do the PG diploma, which is the continuation of that, you will also be making some more journals, right? You'll be creating this more work. So yeah, it's quite a lot of detail. You will really learn how to use technology well, get creative, and you can show this to your if you go for any job, any interview, they'll be very happy to have such a smart teacher who can use technology so well. Okay, so that's something you have to do. Now you will be very curious to know what are the certificates you will get when you do this course. So upon completion of this course, you will be you'll be getting the Skill India certificate, and they also share the mark sheet. So this is the Government of India certificate, and it's applicable across the entire country, as in all schools. Um, yeah, so that's that. Yeah. Also, we'll be giving you an Up Educators also our own certificate, and you'll be also getting a certificate from Up Educators for sure. You'll be getting that. And since you will be also doing the tech certificate, Google Certified Educator will be giving you a course, right? And a course completion along with a mark sheet. You can see that this is the diploma in NTT or diploma in ECCE. It's the same thing, okay? Just to let you know. For each of these topics, we will be having training, 2 hours of training. And also when you complete the next PG diploma, you will be getting a phonics certificate, calligraphy, STEAM DIY, coding, and also upon completion, you will be getting the postgraduate diploma in NTT certificate. We also will help you with placement assistance, which is getting a job. We will help you to create your resume, your CV, uh, also prepare for an interview. I just showed you the portfolio. You will be taught how to create the portfolio and showcase it, and presentation skills. Okay. So until now, we have trained about 1,000 plus educators who are working in different preschools. So we can also connect you with them. अगर आप जैसे जयपुर में रहते हो, so we can connect you with all the schools that are in Jaipur. And yeah, and this is our training team. We have Miss Manju Borkar, who's our academic head. She's also been a principal, director, principal, and she's a very trained Google and Microsoft certified educator. I'm Miss Nishita. I have been in the business of teacher training for the last 6-7 years. Academic leader. I've been a principal, vice principal, and I'm also going to be one of your main trainers. We have Miss Shefali and Miss Upasna and Miss Simranpreet. They're also part of our team. Along with us, who are the permanent trainers, we also have visiting teachers, master classes, Miss Benas Irani, Dr. Vinita, and Miss Lokundra. So they also will be invited, and we will call you for those sessions. Now, this course is available in 2 variants. That means there is 2 levels. One is the diploma in nursery teachers training, or ECCE, and then there is a postgraduate diploma. Okay. So first of all, let's look at what's going to happen in diploma. It's a 6 months course, and upon completion, you will be getting the NCVET government approved certificate and the Google certificate, as well as the Up Educator certificate. And for this, the work that you have to do is journal, make 5 journals, 10 lesson plans, material development. I just showed you all the journals. You'll be also learning how to do a demo class and a viva. Okay. And the topics for this, the course outline or topics for this are Introduction to ECCE, History and Philosophy, Child Development Psychology, very interesting topic, Behavioral and Learning Difficulties, Child Welfare, Health and Safety, Literacy and Numeracy, Foundational, Blending Movement, Music and Creativity, Lesson Planning, Worksheets, Assessment, Professional Ethics, and Involving Parents. So these are all in concurrence with the NEP. With the NEP document, these are in concurrence. So you have to also, this is so that this will help you prepare for the NEP exam. Okay. Now, what is the fees? Diploma in Nursery Teachers Training is for 24,000, and the breakup is diploma training, the Google training, Google exam, Skill India exam, and Up Educators AI platform, right? Then we have the post. Once you finish this, you will do the PG diploma. Okay. In this same topics as the diploma are there, all the same topics. So once you complete all these topics, you will also be doing building 21st century skills, differentiated learning, children with special needs, classroom and time management, job readiness, and preschool. So पहले जो आपके diploma के topic थे, that plus these topics will be the PG diploma. Okay. And you will be getting total of 6 certificates. Okay. You'll be getting extra phonics, coding, calligraphy, STEAM. And of course, in diploma, you will be getting the NCVET and Google certificate. Okay. And there is some extra work. You have to make 5 more journals. You have to develop material. You have to give a demo and mock interview and also a viva. Okay. The fees for this is 33,000, but you're also getting 4 additional certificates. Okay. But right now we have a special offer. So for the diploma course, this is available at 13,900 instead of 24,000. And the PG diploma is available for 19,900 instead of 33,000. But you're getting total 6 in this. You'll be getting in this 2 certificates. Yeah. Okay. So in PG, you will be getting extra certificates. Okay. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just putting in the coupon code for you to get the special offer, right? So everybody, please, if you wish to avail of this offer, that is 13,900 for the diploma and 19,900 for the PG, please click on the link and you can fill up your details, okay? Now I'm just going to take a few more minutes and I'm just going to show you some testimonials. That means after people have finished the courses, they have mentioned what has really been helpful, how they have learned teaching methodologies and they have become very good at their practice, very efficient, and also learned to use AI platforms. And they have enjoyed being with us or, being as for all the teachers, right? Gotten appreciation at their workplace and helped them a lot, the Montessori. And I'm just going to show you a short, testimonial by one of our practicing teachers. She's Miss Vidya, and she is talking about how this course has helped her.
But when I did this diploma course, I came to know about many more things. Means how to deal with our kids, those who don't have those students who are crying, how to cope up with them, or how to cope up with my 58 students. That was a big challenge to me, and because of you and your team, now I'm very happy with all the activities and to teach in the class. I'm very happy. Means I go in, I take the use of AI tool and I download the stories, the songs and all, and I go in the class and I'm very happy to teach them because who is घिसा पीटा वो बुक में से पढ़ो और सिखाओ. It becomes this वही सब पढ़ के ना I feel very boring. When I saw all this, the AI tool is very something new to me. Canva I knew, Canva app, then InShot also I knew, but AI is very new to me. And now at this age I can handle it. So thanks for your team of educators, ma'am.
So that was a teacher, practicing teacher. We also have a testimonial from one of our parents of how it's helped her to do this course.
Honestly, I've been using a lot of blending technology with writing, with paperwork, with the doodling. So I am trying to bring in a lot of dimensions of all of this what I have learned from you all here, and I am able to teach her all the new Cambridge concepts myself pretty well. I do have that confidence that wherever she's stuck, I'm able to help her to sail through that difficulty. And the most important thing I have learned is, which has really helped me, is as a parent, I can very, very confidently go to a teacher in a parent teacher meeting and I can clearly see the gaps of why the child is not able to learn the concept. And I, as a parent, has to do a lot of hand holding at home. So that I'm able to spot the I would not say errors, but yes, there are gaps in the way the school is also delivering the curriculum. So that helps me to overcome those problems at home. अगर मैं ये नहीं करती तो शायद मुझे नहीं आता, मुझे समझ में नहीं आता कि how can I help her to get through her difficulties. Honestly,
Right. So I've shared this coupon code with you. Please click on this coupon code. And this is going to be helping you to get the offer and also to be connecting up. Our counselor will reach out to you. Yeah. I'm just going to take a minute of your time right now, just another 2 minutes of your time to take you through all the other courses that are offered by UP educators. And after that, if you wish, do we need to pay in one go? No, you can do you can pay in installments and you can pay, using EMIs as well. Okay, Sachi, I see you asked that message. And let me just take you through the other courses. We also offer, apart from the NTT ECCE, Google Certified Educator course, Google Certified Trainer, and you are already going to be learning those tools, in the this is an online course. The course that is NTT is fully online. All our courses are online. There are no offline courses, right? We also offer the Microsoft Certified Educator standalone course if you wish to do that. And there's another course called the Online Teaching course, where you learn all the different tools that you can use online. We have another course which is very good for, K to 12 teachers called Innovative Teaching Practice. And as I mentioned, that we also conduct the course for Cambridge called Cambridge International Certificate and Diploma in Teaching and Learning. And I just told you everything about NTTE. So I've just taken you through that. We also conduct AI courses for educators. STEM robotics, that's also a very, very good course if you wish to do that. Right. Certified STEM trainer, teacher, digital marketing, coding is another course we have, instructional design. Yeah. I can see we have some more questions coming up. Let me just answer that. I want to join in early childhood education PG diploma. Sure, Bhanot Pranab, what you can do is I've just shared the link. Please click on this link and you can fill up the details inside that. Do we need to complete course in specified time or have timelines? Yeah, there is. So the diploma course is a 6 months course. We'll complete in 6 months, right? And the PG is 6 more months. So totally it's 12 months to complete the full course. Okay, yeah. So I've answered, but yeah, if you have any other questions, please feel free to ask. It would be beneficial if you share all the details on my personal window. Okay. I think, so what will happen, Sachi, is that when you fill up this form, our counselor will reach out to you and they will share all these details with you. But what I can do right now, just to benefit you or help you, I can take you to the website, okay, upeducators.com, and I can show you what are the courses that are happening there. Okay, so upeducators.com, just taking you to the website right now. And you can see on the website that this is the website. And in that, yeah, you can see under courses, all the details are mentioned, right? Like right now, looking at the NTT. So if you click on this website, upeducators.com, you can see all the details are mentioned over here. Okay. dual certificates, certificate details, all the content topics are here. Start dates are also mentioned over here, right? This is all over here. You can take EMIs also. I think one of you was asking me, we have Bajaj Finance, who's also giving us, this, yeah. Yeah. So to answer your question, you have question, will there be live classes? Yes, there will be. Live means online classes, just like the way we are having right now. That's going to be happening. Uh, how exams will be conducted? We don't have an exam for our course, but Skill India will have an exam. So we will be giving you the date in advance, and that's held every month. Please inform about Cambridge International. So Soma, on if you just go to our website, Up Educators, I'm just going to mention it, upeducators.com. All the details will be on that. But when our counselor calls you, you could also tell her and you could speak to her and she will give you the details. Courses in Cambridge, yeah. So Cambridge course, please go to upeducators.com. All the details are given. And when you fill up this form, which I've just shared with you right now, our counselor will call you and she will give you the details about that. So I'm just once again putting uh, the code for you. What is the cost of the nursery course? The Subashri, the cost of the nursery course is 13,000 and 19,900 is for PG diploma. So if you do PG diploma, you will be totally paying that much, right? Please provide more information about the other courses. So Ayushi, if you go to our website www.upeducators.com, all the details are mentioned over there. Okay, and you can just click through and look at all the details. Okay, yeah. Okay, about phonics training. So Pooja, we don't have a separate phonics, but phonics training will happen as part of the course that you will do in nursery teachers training, right? So all that is going to happen. I'm just once again showing you the website. Please see on the website, all these things are mentioned. Okay. On the website, you can see there is the courses. For those of you who are asking about the Cambridge course, if you just click on this tab, all the details will be here. Okay. So inquire now, you have to click on that and it mentions everything over here. Okay. All over here. All the details are here. Right. You can see all this. Let's see if there's some more questions that you have. All right. What is the cost? Please provide information. Phonics training. Please open the registration for Olympiad as you missed. So right now, the registration for the Olympiad, we will be sending a mail to you. So Soma, if you would please fill up this form and share your details, then we can send you the registration whenever the next Olympiad comes up. We'll be very happy to share that with you. Okay, we'll be sharing it with you, but we need your email ID. Yes, sure, Priya. My name is Miss Nishita. I'll just mention my name. I'm Nishita Israni. That's my name. Yeah. All right. Here you go. Classes will be conducted. No, classes are conducted 3 times a week. 3 times a week. And these are held from, so there are 2 slots. We have the 5:30 p.m. slot and we have the 8:30 p.m. slot. So you can choose which one. So these classes are conducted only in the evening, 3 times. There is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, one batch, and the second batch is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So you can choose whether you want to be in the 5:30 batch or the 8:30 batch. We have both of them. So 3 times a week, not every single day. Okay? So you'll be able to manage even if you are working in a school or anything, you will be able to manage, right? Yeah. So thank you all very much. Thank you so much for attending. I look forward to you joining our course. And if you have, of course, any more questions, you can please ask me. Do I need to pay? No, you can pay in installments. I think somebody asked me that. Installments and EMIs are also available. So if you go to our website, you will see over there, all these details are mentioned. Okay, so just go in there and please fill up the coupon code. Once again, I'm sharing the coupon code with everybody in the main chat. Please do, yeah. Yes, So Vaishali, once you fill up this link that I've shared with you, you will be getting a certificate for today's webinar in your email ID. Okay. Is this the last meeting? And after that, you will guide us. Yes, this is the last meeting. And when there is once you get in touch with our coordinators or our counselors, then they will uh, have you reach out to me if you like to contact me. You can ask them, and I'll be happy to speak to them. Okay. So thank you so much. Have a very good night, everybody. And yeah, yes, Namita, you have to fill this particular link. And once we have your email ID, we will share the certificate for today's webinar. Okay, so thank you all very much.